Hi, Flosstubers. Happy Monday. Happy Flag Day to my friends in the States. I even wore my flag shirt today, my U.S., and I didn't even realize it was Flag Day when I put that on this morning. So, anyway, happy Flag Day. Being that this is Flag Day, I think I wore red lipstick in my shirt. That this week I'm going to have to start working on my flag quilt that I showed everybody the other week. I had all the fabrics out. So this is from McCall's Quilting, April 2003. So I'm going to start cutting that out and working on that this week. It has prairie points in the bottom, and I've never made anything with prairie points. So I look forward to working on this one. And being that I'm just starting out with my quilts today, I don't have a lot of finishes and stuff, but I did get to work on my Scrabble quilt this week. Let's see. I put it on the long arm and I got it all quilted. I sewed around the words and then I just did, meandering in between. So I've got that done off the long arm. Now I just need to trim up the sides and sew the binding on. And this is the backing that I'm using for that. So yeah, cute. And it's gonna be pretty big when it's done, so I'll have to see if I can hang it on the wall, or maybe I will just put it over my bench that I have back here. Anyway, so I've been working on that. I did a lot of quilting on that over the weekend in my sewing room. And it's getting closer to completion, so I'm kind of excited about that. Other things that have been going, it's very hot here right now. It's 35 degrees this afternoon, so like in the 90s. Someone came and got my garden rototilled this morning, so I will go out and plant my pumpkins and my zucchini. And I have green beans, wax beans, purple beans, and red beans that I'm going to grow. So I'm kind of excited about getting those in and seeing how they go. I like to can beans. They seem to be the easiest thing to can. And up here I have trouble growing tomatoes because it just gets cold too quickly and they never turn red for me. So I don't usually. I try to grow tomatoes so that we can eat them, but we'll see what happens. At this point, I would just have to buy a plant at a store that already has tomatoes on it and hope that they continue to grow and bear fruit for me. So we'll see how the gardening goes this summer. Our son-in-law came and finished putting down some sod for us out front and getting all the old roots and things taken away from a tree that we had cut down. So now our front yard is all ready for some grass seed. So we'll get that planted and watered throughout the next week or two. I guess without further ado, I will show you what my WIPS are this week. I have the O Canada Stitch Along going along. And this is how far I am on it. I've been working on the border and the middle section. I figure if I do one section in June, one section in July, one section in August, I'll have it done by Labor Day, which is my goal. And this is just on 14 count Ada that I dyed myself. So that's coming along. I like this stitch. It's very nice. This is the first stitch that I've done that actually uses 3 strands of thread on 14 count. I've always just done 2 strands. So it's kind of nice the way that it fills in more and I don't have to worry about, the fabric showing through my stitches. So, and my next WIP that I've worked on a little bit this week in the evening is my Milk and Cream Company by Plum Street Samplers. So I pretty much finished the inside part of my cow and worked a little more on the barn and the cow in the background. And this I'm using on 16 count Aida French lace. So I enjoy that one. And I wanted to show again my Country Living Free, the United States. I changed some colors up on it. I didn't use all the ones that they called for, but I have written down there what I used, but everybody can use whatever they like. I did have a comment by one of my viewers that said that she printed this out and she's working on it, and she's actually filling in the states that she's visited, and then as she visits more, she will fill in those states. So I thought that was a nice idea to be able to do that. So I got Hawaii done. I still have to do Alaska. I haven't worked on this one this week. So that's that free pattern. And again, that was from Country Living. You go to countryliving.com, or if you go on Pinterest and put in Country Living free charts, this will come up. And this was July and August of 2016. Another one that I need to work on because, 4th of July is coming up, is my Liberty. I didn't really work on this week either. This is the 18 count Putty Khaki Davis fabric. So, and that I'm just working 2 strands over 2 threads. Last week I showed you my Welcome Spring. I didn't work on that one at all this week either. Although I have it here. I was working on the chicken one and the farmhouse, the red farmhouse up here. That one I've been working on, and this one, the chicken. It might have been this chicken. Anyway. And I'm just doing those. Some are white and some are like an antique white because it's full coverage. And then I'll just finish it off. So to get back to my farm animals there. I didn't grow up on a farm or anything. We had dogs, one dog at a time when I was growing up and being a teenager. So, and then I never had any pets while I was raising my children. As I said before, I have 7. I have 3 daughters and 4 sons. I have my oldest daughter, and then the 4 boys, and then my 2 younger daughters. So we didn't have pets. Well, they did, like gerbils, things like that. And then as they got older, they got pet cats. And now I've got 2 cats, Piff and Ono. And we're just going to stay a cat family. I've realized that I'm not really a dog person. I don't have the patience for a dog. And my cats are terrorized by dogs. So they like a carefree lifestyle here. Just being able to do their own thing. So anyway, that's all my regular stuff. As far as new starts this week, I did 2 things. These were from the Tiny Modernist. I talked about her the other week. So this is her Canada Day. And this is the Happy 4th of July. So these are done. I just need to turn them into something. And I'm either going to make them small little hangers to stick on like a clipboard kind of thing, or I will turn them into little pillows to put in my pillow bowl. But anyway, so I worked on those. Those were new start and finish this week. So, and then I started another new one just the other night. This is the one that I originally was going to work on. This is called the Swirly Sampler by Bent Creek. And this is an older pattern. But I just started this one maybe 2 nights ago. And this is how far I am on that one. I think I am using the called for colors on this one. They're all Weeks Dye Works colors. And this is being stitched on 18 count Rustico light oatmeal. There again, I'll just hold that still. So I just got K, L, M, and N done. And my moon is done with Schneckly. So I find their color names are very interesting. So anyway, that's my other new start this week. So I'm due to start another one now because I've got those 2 small ones finished. So I haven't decided yet what I want to start, but I know that I do want to start that quilt, the flag quilt, and probably work on my tumbler quilt. And as far as another new project, I think I might start on this is the Spring Green Salt Box by Pinkernpunkin Quilting. I printed off a bunch of those, and I talked about these before because she's got lots of free salt box patterns, and you can print a colored pattern, you can print a black and white schematic, and you can also print off what threads are being used. And she just posted a new one last week called Aunt Bee's Summer Home. I couldn't print out obviously my printer's out of colored ink, so I just printed out this part and the black and white schematic. So that's a new one that you can check out. And that again is Pinkernpunkin Quilting. You can find her on Pinterest too, if you need to know where she is. All right, so those are a couple of little houses that I'll probably start. Over the last couple weeks, I've been practicing making some more needle minders. I had, these are ceramic hearts. They were earrings. And I took the back off, and then I glued with the E6000 some earth magnets, really strong magnets. So I've made them out of those. And then I had some other little wooden painted hearts with flowers. So I made those into a couple needle minders. Blue one. And then this was a pin I had too. And I took the pin off the back. So I'll use this with one of my fall ones. I could use it on my autumn town. I haven't worked on that one this week, so that's why I'm not showing you that one today. So I've been kind of practicing it, other little things, see what I can make. Haul. I didn't really get anything new this week at my thrift store. I picked up some more pieces of Ada cloth, sold in like small pieces for like $1.50, 75 cents. I'm collecting 18 count fabric to make the Songs of the Season by Prairie Schooler. It's like 6 different I don't have the pattern. Anyway, I want to start working on that. I want to hand dye a little bit of fabric. It calls for a gray, like a pussy willow gray. So I have pearl gray. I thought maybe I would just use straight up coffee to try to dye like light gray. As far as I'll get to the rest of my haul, but seeing this in front of me reminded me that today is Flag Day, and I've shown this one before, but this is a free pattern from La Di Da called Flag City USA. These are both the same, but it says Flag City, and it has the alphabet. It says USA at the bottom. So I probably will start and work on that one to get a little patriotic small done before the 4th of July. And that again is La Di Da. I'll mention that in the show notes. Another new site, I think someone recommended to me, but I discovered it the other day. I went on there to look, is called owlforest.ru. OWL Forest, FOREST.RU. And it's a Russian company. And so I translated everything from Russian to English, but everything is written out in Russian. But the one that I printed out for today is this one. It's a cat. I don't know the name of it. I'll show it to you. Like I said, I had to print it in black and white, but this is really cute. And I've got a black cat. Well, she's black and white. So I think I'm going to start that sometime soon. That's a new start. Here's what the chart looks like. It's just in 2 pieces. So... But they have a lot of things. And what you do when you go on there, like you can't just type in free patterns. They have some headlines across there, and there's one called Schemes. SCHEMES, Schemes. And if you click on Schemes, and then it'll open up a new page, then click on Free Schemes. And it has a lot, and they're instant downloads. And there are a lot that are free, and a lot of them are like fairy tale cottages, and so they've got some really cute things. I think I downloaded something that had pumpkins on it as well. So I know I'm kind of thinking about when I want to start my fall stitches, because it is the middle of June already, and I've got a few patriotic ones going, but there are a lot of fall and a Halloween thing or two that I might like to do. So I was watching some YouTube videos this week and saw people talking about just get it done June. And so they're just finishing up some projects in the month of June that they needed to get done. And I'm sorry, but I don't remember who it was that I was watching. And they also mentioned Jolly July. So because a lot of people start their Christmas stitching in July, Christmas in July. So I'm sure that I might have a few Christmas ones to start too. But I'm thinking I need to do more fall come July is when I'll start working on them and get my cat going too. And I should be having a stitch along coming up in August with the Proper Stitcher. We are going to be doing Silhouettes, but we'll have more information about that later in the summer. Okay, I wanted to show you the haul I got at my thrift shop and at a yard sale. There was a crafting fabric and yarn. Okay, so the thrift shop, I got another one of these boards. I think they're bento boards for making sushi or something on, or steaming your fish or whatever. But these are nice and they're lightweight and I can finish something on there. So I got another one of those. I'll probably paint. I found this the other day, which a nice piece would fit in there. And on the back, well, you can hang it this way. It's got hangers. Or you can hang it this way. So pick that up at the thrift shop. I got a couple other frames that are in the back, but I got, you know, like just some fancy edged frames. And I got a black and white frame. I think I got these at a yard sale here in town for $1 a piece. This one has, they both have glass. I went to the library the other day and they had free books that they were giving away. And this is an older book, but you know, you can get all kinds of ideas. So this was Easy 4-Patch Quilting. Got it free at the library. Can't beat free. And then I got these two quilting books. This book, Learning to Quilt. This is the back. This is the quilt that's like hanging up there, right up there. See the basket? That's the one that my friend Shirley, she used this book to teach me. So I picked up an extra one of those books. And I found this book, which I also have, Teach Yourself to Quilt. Some of these patterns I haven't used yet. So this was Teach Yourself to Quilt, a Leisure Arts leaflet. Picked that up at the yard sale. I got a bunch of old wooden rulers. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I got rulers. And look at this one. It's red, yellow, and green. Well, pink. And it opens up. I thought that was pretty neat. Haven't seen one of those since I was a kid. I got Craft Bond Pellon. You know, I think this is older, but it's an iron-on bond. And then I also found like a whole roll of Heat and Bond Light, like a big roll of it. So I told Shirley if she ever needs anything, just give me a call. I found this metal circle, which I can use for lots of different things. Anyway, I found some more plastic vinyl, so I can make some more project bags. I found some triangle papers for 3-inch quarter square triangles. I found some transparent blank perfect piecing foundation sheets for quilts. I found a book of iron-on transfer quilt labels, which there's like so many in there. And they're just iron-on transfers. I found a rag crochet book, which will come in handy. Like I said, I've been crocheting rugs, and I like this one with the scallops on it. So I want to try something like that. I picked up just a quilt magazine because I just like to look through them. I usually have one in my car, so whenever we go somewhere, I can look at it. And now I try to have a cross-stitch project in my car too, so I always have something to work on. Some more papers for foundation piecing. I got 3 of these photo magnets. A big magnet on the back that I can use for something. More foundation papers for miniatures. Some iron-on Pellon. I found a bunch of rickrack. You can always use rickrack for finishing projects. So, lots of rickrack. Found some rings for my cross stitch kits. I got a really big ring. So if I have a project with lots and lots of floss, like my Christmas one, oh, I need to show you my Christmas one, then I can use this big, huge ring. I got some tapestry needles, big, thick ones. I got an ironing pad. Oh, pressing cloth, that's what they call it. Pressing cloth. I got some fabric, little tiny fabric that goes with some Christmas with snowmen on it. So I picked that up. Oh, here's some more rickrack. Green, brown, black. Not one, but 2 rotary cutters. These are Kai. Shirley told me that these are really good. So 2 new rotary cutters. And this teeny tiny little pair of scissors. Look how cute that is. So I'll put that in one of my cross stitch project bags. So, and I got a little bit of thread. Just a little bit of thread. And most of that I got at a yard sale for like less than $25. So it was great. It was great going to that yard sale. Oh, let me show you my 12 Days of Christmas. I did work on that a little bit this week. I started working on the 7 swans, no, 7 swans swimming. Yeah, 7 swans swimming. So there's just 1.5 swans right there that I'm working on. This is on linen. This one's gonna take a while because the pattern's from 1983, and look, it's a handwritten pattern. Like, so all the symbols are drawn on there by hand. So that will be a labor of love for a little while. So anyway, that's what I have for you this week. Now I get to put all these things away and try to organize my sewing room a little bit more, which is always a work in progress. So I will start on my flag quilt and keep working away on all my other projects. And I hope you have a great week and happy stitching.